This is my Master of Sanctity, Chapter Master Librarian. He knows Litany of Hate, because they all know that, but then the two that he selected are Recitation of Focus and Catechism of Fire, +1 to hit, +1 to wound. He's going to hang out with my squads of Long Fangs. This is my Chapter Master. I know he's a Wolf Lord in Terminator armor, but I'm running him as a Librarian today. He knows Murderous Hurricane, Cloaked in Shadows or Storm or whatever, and Living Lightning and Smite, because Smite's everybody knows. This is a Primaris Chaplain on bike. He knows one litany, and it is Litany of Faith. That is a 5-inch bubble of a bubble of 5-up Feel No Pain. It's standard 6. I gave him a relic that expands it to 9. Gray Hunters, pretty basic. There's one Melta in there. Wolfguard pack leader, not a Terminator. Swift Claw, or attack bike, or a bike squad with attack bike. There is a multi-melta on the attack bike. A regular guy with a chainsword. The sergeant has a melta-gun. He has a melta-gun. They've all got chainswords. These guys are all Thunderhammer and Storm Shield, except for the captain, or the sergeant, who actually is a Canis Wolfborn model, but that's just because he has lightning claws and looks cool.
Looks really cool.
And he has a relic frost claws, so he gets an extra attack for each frost claw. They are +1 strength and +1 damage, so they're 2 points damage, and they hit on their strength 6. This is a 6-man squad right here of Sky Claws. There's only 3 Meltas in the attack bikes. 1, 2, 3. Over here, there's Wolfguard Terminator Battle Leader. There are 4 Meltas in here and 2 bolt guns. Over here, it's the same thing, 6-man squad, 4 Meltas and 2 bolt guns. This is a combat patrolled 10-man squad of Wolfguard, 5 Meltas, 4 Lightning Claws, 1 Thunderhammer on the sergeant. Over here, it's the same thing, 5 Meltas, Thunderhammer on the sergeant, 4 Lightning Claws. Wolfen, I know they're not WYSIWYG, don't hate me. This is Stormclaws, he's the lieutenant. 4 Thunderhammer Storm Shields, 2 individual Cyber Wolves, Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators, again not WYSIWYG, and there's 1 Cyclone Missile Launcher in there. I'll give him to this guy with the Thunderhammer that's not, just so he's marked, if he gets pulled. These are Longfang Squad. Again, rule of cool. He looks bigger because he's Primaris and they're firstborn. He's not a Terminator, but he's supposed to be. This is an Amorium Cherub, my dog. The brown dogs are Amorium Cherubs. The 2 gray dogs are Cyber Wolves. These are 5 las guns, or 5 las cannons. Sergeant has plasma, Thunderhammer Storm Shield, Cyclone Missile Launcher. Thunderhammer Storm Shield, Cyclone Missile Launcher on the second. He has a plasma. The sergeant has a plasma gun as well. Another Amorium Cherub, and 5 grenade launchers. Sorry. Whew. Okay, so action.
Got my 10 Storm Guardians plus their squad weapon.
Okay. And they are a ranged infantry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 1 Falcon that is a transport for my Banshees.
All right.
Another Falcon that's a transport for my Fire Dragons.
All right.
2 Fire Prisms.
Okay,
3
2 Fire
bikes.
Prisms. 3 bikes.
And a Farseer on a bike.
Will he run with the other 3?
Don't know yet.
And a Wraith Knight. Don't forget your Titan.
Wraith Knight and a Wraith Lord.
and a Wraith Lord. So those are the Eldar.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to SpringHammer 40K. We are turn 1 deployments. We are playing Craft World on Ansyurani Eldar against Space Wolves. Space Wolves have won turn 1.
Or no, not AP. It would be AP neg 1.
These guys are, again, as always, in Deep Strike, these guys are in a tank. Those guys are in a tank. We're about to get started. Turn 1. For his Strands of Fate roll, oh, those aren't any 6s.
No, well, no. He rolls these, and each die number corresponds. Like this 2, he can, if he chooses to keep that, gets to count as a 6 on a charge roll.
Okay.
Of the 2 dice, one of them is automatically a 6.
Okay, cool.
So in this case, he's got 2 advanced rolls, a charge roll, and 3 hit rolls. But he only gets to keep 5 of these dice.
Okay, so yeah, chuck the hit rolls. That's a cool gimmick.
Mm-hmm. And he does it at the beginning of every battle round.
So this is I'm almost done with movement, not quite yet. Okay, so end of top of turn 1. I didn't have range on much. Neither of his litanies went off. His litany went off with a command point reroll, 9-inch aura of 5 up, feel no pain. These guys shot the Wraith Knight. These guys shot the Wraith Knight. These 4 bikes shot at this bike squad. This guy couldn't see him, so he shot at these. I think I took a base there, or you saved it, maybe. I can't remember. I took a base here. My multi-melta could reach the fire prism. Over here, I shot and whiffed. So I took the Wraith Knight from 22 to 10 and picked up a base and a half here. On to his movements. Top of turn 1 movement. He has advanced up the battlefield with everything except for a tank, fire prism, and his Wraith Knight. He has pretty good lines of fire, it looks like, on me. Oh, squeeze through. Yeah, he's about to do his psychic phase.
Okay.
So what are you casting?
I believe it was Fortune.
So what does Fortune do?
One friendly unit within 18 inches of Psyker until the start of your next Psychic phase. Each time all unit would lose a wound, roll 1d6. On a 5+, that wound is not lost. That's the roll.
So Fortune's a 5 up, feel no pain.
Yeah.
Who are you going to cast that on? You're going to cast it on your fire dragons? Okay.
I got a feeling they're going to need it. And I don't think it went off.
On a 5. Fortune goes off on a 6. You get to roll 2 dice.
Oh, 2 dice?
Yeah, 2 dice.
I got to roll a 1. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
don't roll a 1.
I need a 1.
10, so it goes off.
Okay.
He is also going to cast Impair Senses on a 6 up on my Cyberwolf.
Does not go off.
Okay. At the end of the second round of shooting, we're about to start T2. We haven't got there yet. He picked up 2.5 bases from my Thunderwolf Cavalry. That's on a 2-up save, 4-up invuln, 5-up feel no pain. He still picked up 2.5 bases. He killed a Cyberwolf as well. So he is, at the start of his every battle round, he rolls 6 dice. And these are automatic 6s in certain things. So 5s.
So I'm going to drop all the 5s.
5's a wound, right?
Yeah.
So he got
What is 1?
3 free wounds. He's changing in advance. What's 6?
6? Oh, those ones you want, like, any 6s he's got, those are automatic 6 on saves.
Okay. And so he has 1 free save. What's a 3?
3 is +6 to a psychic test.
So this is
Psychic power.
Plus 6 to, so his psychics are all going to pass automatically this turn. Or one of them will pass automatically.
6
And
to wounds.
the 5s are to wounds, yeah. So he's got 3 free wounds, 1 free cast, and 1 free save. Okay, top of turn 2. End of movement. All of my litanies went off. Chappie is 9-inch aura of 5 up, feel no pain. Chappie 2, plus 1 to hit on Laz, plus 1 to wound on launchers. My bike's advanced, my wolves advanced. Retrieving Nachman data. My Terminator blob dropped in. They're going to probably sit. My wolves are going to run through there and charge next turn, probably, if they survive. And the Terminators will probably, hopefully, be able to still hold that. These guys advanced for shooting. They might be able to get a little bit of extra movement and charge here. These guys dropped in, probably with eyes on that guy. These 2 combat patrol squads dropped in with eyes here and here. I'm going to shoot them after the long fangs to see what effect they shoot to. Oh. And then last unit over here, eyes there. All right, we're about to start shooting. See what happens. All right, so after my first round of shooting, the grenade launchers took a bunch of these dudes. The las cannons, right there, put 2 wounds on him and whiffed with the rest. The bikers shot all of their meltas into the prism tank that was here and is now gone. These guys dropped in, finished off the fire prism. These 2 units of Sky Claws that dropped in the back wound up.
Take 100 Marines and you should be fine.
There we go. I don't know how that got all zoomed in. Wound up dumping their meltas all into him. He is down to 3 wounds. These guys successfully made a 3-inch charge. These guys failed their, it was 11 inches, so 10 to get within an inch. They failed. You are now overwatching. 1, you got a hit. Strength was, you're wounded on
7.
Wounded on 3s. Nope, no wound. It's okay, don't worry. Overwatch always works like that. But then this is the only charge that I've declared so far. We're about to walk through. I might try and push some other guys into that. I think I'm going to save these guys back here in my 5-inch feel no pain bubble. And let them just try and tank shots in cover and with storm shields and 5 up feel no pains. I think they're a pretty big threat and he'll concentrate on them. These guys are going to score engage on all fronts. I will have in all 4 quadrants. I am retrieving Vox data here and here, so I have 1 more to go for the next turn. That's the end of the top of turn 2. We will come back and let you see where he's at after his movement phase.
Storm Guardians. Each guy gets 1 attack.
With the death of the Titan,
4, 5.
Okay. And
the Wolf Guard revel in their glory
then
and
with
consolidate
a close combat
into
weapon,
these
everyone's
guys.
make an additional attack.
So they're going to whack him.
So they
And
get
then that'll be the end of turn 2. Or top of turn 2. So
Wraith
bottom
Knight,
of turn 2.
I moved him.
Fire Prism.
Fire
fell back.
Prism fell back a little bit. He wasn't in engagement or anything. He just backed out of easy charge range. All right, what happened here?
These guys, they last turn they dropped out.
Okay. And this time they moved and advanced, and they used which ability?
Battle Focus. So you use
Battle Focus?
allows them to advance and treat assault and pistol weapons as though they were stationary.
Cool, that's great. So they're going to fire a bunch of meltas into my poor wolf guard over here.
Much. His Wraith Lord jumped off the objective to head towards the Wolf Guard that are in combat.
All right.
The Farseer moved up to hide behind the wall, hopefully blocking line of sight from just about anything.
These guys turned. These guys dropped those guys and then moved over
And they
here.
moved up and they moved there. Yep.
All right, and then we have one bike left
That's
here.
going to have to take a leadership check at the end of last round. Anyway.
This guy.
Yeah, because he went from 2 to 1.
All right, leadership.
5.
Ooh, 5 plus.
Looking for 5s. Yes.
Hold on, where is it at?
4s.
Depending on your strength.
Plus what? He lost 1 guy, so that would have been a 6. So yeah, he's got.
He lost 2.
leadership 7. Oh, he lost, but they only.
They were both in last. Were they both? Did he lose one turn 1? Okay, cool.
And then that last one turned 2.
His leadership 7, so he passed.
He's good there.
Okay, and then we're about to get started. There's some.
There's a psychic shenanigan of some sort. to
Yep.
do.
What kind of psychic thing trick are you gonna pull?
It's on here.
Yep.
So have it flip over.
You. That's also your psychic abilities are listed in one of those marked spots.
Smite and senses.
Smite, impair senses, and fortune. You get to cast 2.
Smite will be 1.
Okay. So he's gonna smite. We are about to take psychic tests in the bottom of turn 2.
Your first test, you get a +1 due to you being all the way. So
Which one? I would do the fortune first because it's a 6,
well, yeah.
and smite's only a 5.
So who are you fortuning? The which +1 would that let him be able to cast?
Yeah. It goes off on a 5.
Okay. And no, it goes off on a 6. Fortune goes off on a 6.
Yeah, fortune
Plus
goes up
1.
to 6, but no, 5 would have been.
That was a 5, so that made it a 6. Cool.
And now
So
you're-
he gets fortune, and that does what?
He's got a 5-up shrug to any wound that he loses.
-3 AP.
All right.
And
5 up shrug.
yeah, that looks like it. It's just
Cool.
universal
5 up shrug. And then he is smiting these dudes, Deuterinos. He's coming for vengeance
I was going to wake up and go get him along.
to the rock and roll
130.
of the 41st millennia for vengeance on
go.
the Wraith Knight that these Wolfguard finished off.
Oh, 10. What is it, 11 for the super smite, or is it 10?
It's a 11 for a super smite.
If the psychic test is 10 or more, the target suffers D6 mortal wounds.
Okay, cool.
So
10
you
or
do
more.
D6 mortal wounds instead.
1.
Of course.
Ah,
you killed the guy.
He is smitten. All right. Top of turn 3. I have completed my movement phase, advancing up the board, except for my long fangs. They have +1 to wound. They have +1 to hit. It failed. He cast his 9-inch 5-up feel no pain, and it was successful.
And she liked it.
And she liked it. These guys moved forward as well. My Wolfen moved forward. My Terminators moved. My Wolfen, my Thunderwolf Cavalry advanced. My last remaining pack of Skyclaws moved, and my lone Wolf Guard is remaining in battle. Cool. That will do, I think. Start of a new battle round. We just rolled these 6 dice, so pulling 5. So there are 3 at 2. What is that? 6 was a good one. 6 was a save, correct? A failed
6
save.
is a saving throw. What,
Yep.
what other numbers do I have?
4.
4 is a hit roll.
So 1 saving throw, 1 hit roll, and 2.
2 is charge rolls.
3 charge rolls. All right. We're doing a charge. I'm coming after a Wraith Lord with one of my packs of Skyclaws. I'm interested to see how it does. All right. So the Wolf Guard pack leader has Thunderhammer, The sergeant has a power fist. I'm going to roll those first. The remaining 4 have chain swords. It is turn 3, so my whirlwinds of rage and born heroes are active. 6s are 2 extra hits. So hitting on +1, -1, +1 on the charge for born heroes, -1 for a thunderhammer and a power fist. The thunderhammer's yellow. The power fist is gray. They're hitting on 3s. Ooh, that was terrible.
You're just like, oh man, it's dark out here.
There is 1 6. That's 2 extra shots. Then they are both strength 8. He is toughness 7. So they are wounding on 3s.
That cat's 9 protein was like
4 go. This is the thunderhammer. These 3 are power fists. So there's 1 at AP 3. That'll be on your 5-up invuln.
Nope.
Nope.
myself into it.
Okay, that's then you get your 5-up feel no pain. So you roll 3 at 5-up.
I know I'm out of battery. Help, push.
Save any? Saved 1. So that's 2 damage.
Okay.
And then the power fists are 3 AP plus 1, so they'll be 4. That'll be 3 more on your 5-up invuln.
We already have a robot that does exactly that.
Yeah.
But
3 more on your 5-up invuln.
it takes one wrong keystroke now it needs to be.
You're looking awful weak.
Nice. So that's 2 damage. So you get to roll 2 5-ups. Yeah, you failed 1.
I got 1 left.
Oh,
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
You have hands.
He's rolling his 5-up feel no pains.
Look at that, 2 6s.
2 6s, boxcars, booyah. There you go. So he tanked all.
Remember, your great floor is also -1 damage.
Yeah, well, he took it down to he only took 1 anyway with his feel no pains.
Sorry, I heard a fist, and I was like, oh, power
Yeah, the power fist was 2. I mean, he saved 2 and then made 2 5-up feel no pains. Gangster. That dude's a beast. He needs a name. He doesn't deserve to be a Wraith Lord. He deserves to be like
So name him Butch.
Scorpec or something. Butch. Okay, so now we're going for the chainsword attacks. Only 1 6. These are hitting on 2-ups. So we will take 2 of the 1s. Those stay. That one's gone. That was a rather scant 6 roll for magic dice. Strength 4, T7, wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 go through. Those are AP 2, so that'll probably be on your 5-up invuln.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 go through.
2 go through. Then you roll 2 5-up feel no pains.
Because it seems to be landing either on 15 or close to 15.
He makes them both. Tanks everything. Savage, disgusting, walks through with as many wounds as he started with. Ugh, lame. Okay, end of turn 3. This friggin' guy tanked everything and then whiffed back. So that was incredible to me. These guys are left. He wants to call it. He's going to try and charge his guys in here, bottom of turn 3, and kill this psyker. 7-inch move, 14-inch distance. You know, that's feasible. And it'll score him engage. So we are the bottom of turn 3. We're going to call it and figure points. We might run 1 or 2 more little actions, but the game's pretty much over just till we tally points. Good game. That was fun. Thanks for playing.